Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 X-Men we want to see redeemed in the MCU.
Where's Bobby? I'm sorry, Kitty.
For this list, we're looking at heroic mutants who deserve bigger roles or better storylines than they've gotten on screen before. X-Men like Wolverine, Professor X, or X-23 will be left out this time because they've had at least one good outing already. If you haven't seen all the X-Men films, beware of spoilers ahead. Which mutant do you think could use some serious on-screen redemption? Let us know in the comments below. Number 10. Warren Kenneth Worthington III, aka Angel.
Can't do this! I promise you, you'll be fine. Warren, relax.
Although Angel was important enough to be part of the original X-Men team, he's been hilariously underused on film. While he got a few interesting scenes in The Last Stand, his character was lost in the shuffle of an overcrowded movie. Angel fared worse when he was brought back in the new timeline in yet another third X-Men film.
This is the guy he used to be. I didn't know his wings were.
This time around, he was a former cage fighter who ended up working for the villainous Apocalypse. But the hero known for flying is ironically mortally wounded in a plane crash. Neither of these appearances do Angel's historic position on the X-Men or decades of stories justice. We would love to see this mutant get to finally soar as a fully fledged hero in the MCU.
It's what you want.
Warren, no!
Number 9. Armando Munoz, aka Darwin.
Well, Darwin's already a nickname and, sort of fits. Adapt to survive and all.
Darwin's mutant powers allow him to adapt to harsh environments and situations at a moment's notice. In one story, his abilities allowed him to win a fight against the supremely strong goddess of death, Hela. But moviegoers didn't get to see a fraction of Darwin's potential in X-Men First Class.
Well, I adapt to survive. So I guess I'm coming with you.
During a brief battle, he died because he couldn't adapt to an attack a villain sent his direction. Seeing Darwin fail to survive something he definitely should have was frustrating. But if he appears in a new universe, he could finally get a chance to show us how far his adaptable powers can go. It'd be awesome if Darwin was the key to stopping someone as tough as Hela.
You can't defeat me.
No, I know. But he can.
Number 8. Kurt Wagner, aka Nightcrawler.
I could see it all happening, but I couldn't stop myself. It was like a bad dream. Perhaps he is testing me.
When this teleporting mutant first appeared in X2, he was one of the coolest and most complex characters in the franchise. He had strong spiritual beliefs, was a capable fighter, and had an ability that could save or doom people depending on the scenario. A few of his most interesting characteristics weren't shown enough when Cody Smith-McPhee took over the role. This version of Kurt seemed more unsure of himself and was mainly used to support other people's stories.
Kurt! Everyone grab hold of Nightcrawler!
I've never done it with this many people.
Get us out of here.
If the MCU let Nightcrawler take a significant film role or lead a bigger story, he could have another chance to impress audiences with breathtaking action scenes or his unshakable beliefs. It's high time this mutant teleported into a story that fleshed out his character again.
You know, outside of the circus, most people were afraid of me. But I didn't hate them. I pitied them. Do you know why?
Number 7. Ilyana Rasputina, aka Magic. After being dragged to a demonic dimension known as Limbo, Ilyana gained a host of magical abilities. She found she could teleport, manipulate energy, summon an impressive sword at will, and so much more. But not even the considerable talents of Anya Taylor-Joy could make Ilyana's powers or character rise above the lackluster plot of the critically panned New Mutants.
I'll see you in the morning.
I'll see you in hell.
This mystical mutant could open the doors to many interesting stories. Since Ilyana trains with Doctor Strange in certain tales, it'd be fun to see her next to Cumberbatch's sorcerer. Even if she doesn't cross paths with him, we're intrigued at the thought of where her character could go. Ilyana could star in thrilling adventures in Limbo and beyond if she's given an enchanting story.
Where the hell did you go?
Our special place.
Number 6. Robert Bobby Drake, aka Iceman.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Bobby.
I'm her
He's my...
boyfriend. Call me Iceman.
Actor Shawn Ashmore did a great job of portraying Bobby, aka Iceman, in several movie outings. Unfortunately, this mutant was yet another original X-Men member who was constantly pushed into the background of the movies he starred in. That is despite the fact that Iceman's wide range of amazing frost powers have made him one of the strongest mutants on Earth. Additionally, the hero also became a beacon of representation when he came out as a gay man. The MCU could explore both Iceman's unique power set and his impact on the LGBTQ+ community in a TV or movie plot.
Ollie. Have you tried not being a mutant?
As long as more people see that the cool-headed Bobby deserves to be more than a side character, we'll be satisfied.
You never should have left.
Number 5. Scott Summers, aka Cyclops.
Hey, Scott, we're looking for you downstairs. You didn't show.
What do you care?
The upstanding and traditional X-Men leader has gotten shortchanged in live action. After being outshined by Wolverine during a trilogy, Cyclops was unceremoniously killed off-screen. A younger version of the character was then dumped into a forgettable prequel film. And although Ty Sheridan showed promise as Cyclops, his character spent so much time obsessing over others that we didn't get to know him.
Jean's gone. She left.
Gone where?
I don't know. Charles, you can track her with your mind.
So we think it's an excellent time to mold this mutant into a leader we'd all want to follow. We've seen recent MCU films make upstanding team captains beloved by placing them in morally compromising situations. If they give Cyclops the chance to take charge in the gray world, we guarantee that he will not be forgettable or overshadowed this time around.
He felt you were the one that was gonna do something special with your life. That you were gonna make a difference in the world. Maybe even change it.
How do you know what he felt?
Number 4. Anna Marie, aka Rogue.
Rogue, what did you do? They say that you're stealing other mutants' powers.
No, I borrowed his power.
You never...
We knew Anna Paquin's Rogue could be dangerous when we saw her absorb Wolverine's powers. And since she's historically a villain before embracing the light, we were excited to see her have a complex character arc. But after Rogue's first appearance, her screen time was mainly focused on the drawbacks of her powers.
I mean, something's wrong.
What's wrong is I can't touch my boyfriend without killing him. Other than that, I'm wonderful.
She even had scenes removed from the original Days of Future Past cut. The MCU could make up for the criminally overlooked Rogue by letting her enter the universe as a villain. Since she notably got a few abilities from Carol Danvers, bringing the mutant into the upcoming Marvels film would be a no-brainer. Whether Rogue debuts there or elsewhere, she could do serious damage in the MCU.
I kinda like it.
Number 3. Ororo Munroe, aka Storm.
You have felt a chill in the air. How did you get in here?
We let ourselves in. We are looking for mutants.
Admittedly, the Fox X-Men films did a pretty good job at establishing how powerful Storm's weather-based powers could be. But those narratives just barely scratched the surface of the character's significant legacy as a prominent African hero with rich history. Although they touched on Storm's backstory a couple of times, she was always pushed into a thankless supporting position.
What are you doing?
Making you stronger, my goddess.
For a heroine that's been known as a thief, Wakandan queen, and goddess, an ensemble role is not gonna cut it. Storm needs to either front or co-lead her own MCU story. We'd love to see a deep dive into her past, or to see what she could accomplish in the present timeline. Fans would follow the stupendous Storm wherever she chose to strike first.
I need you.
I've got your back.
Look.
End of discussion.
Number 2. Remy LeBeau, aka Gambit.
Well, because I know who you are, Gambit. You're the guy who escaped, and you're the guy who's gonna take me back there.
Everything we love about the suave and powerful Gambit was completely missing when he appeared in X-Men Origins Wolverine. He just came off as a lame card player who just showed up whenever it was convenient for everyone else.
Where the hell am I? Listen, I'm a friend. I'm a friend.
However, Gambit's useful kinetic powers and cool aesthetic would be put to great use in the MCU. He could be a fun wildcard hero who's always surprising us with his boldness or actions. And since Channing Tatum has been eager to play the role for so long, the casting directors already have an actor ready to go. There's really no way the MCU can lose if they bet on this mutant and bring him to the big screen again.
Large blinds 100, small blinds 50. May I deal you in?
What can I get for, $17?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Jean Grey.
Did you hear what the kids are calling it?
Do I want to know?
Yeah. Phoenix. It's cool, right?
A great X-Men storyline depicts how the noble Jean Grey became the villainous Dark Phoenix. But the two attempts to depict this plot on screen flopped with audiences. In both cases, viewers never got enough time to invest in Jean to care if she lost herself to a dark power. This sucked out all of the weight of her demise.
Save me.
Fortunately, the MCU knows how to make us care about complex characters who struggle with immense powers without rushing. After all, Jean Grey is more than just a mutant who dies at the end of the Dark Phoenix storyline. In the MCU's hands, a new Jean Grey could rise from the ashes of disastrous stories and become a fully formed heroine at last.
I know who I am now. I am not simply what others want me to be. I am not destined to a fate I can't control.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.